and welcome back. Apparently, if you're on our website, www.writers in the Marketplace, you've clicked to the writer resource page. And if you have, welcome. For those of you visiting from YouTube, please visit us at www.writers in the Marketplace and take a look at the site. We have a How to Begin page, writer resources, information on different conferences and events. But for a moment, I'm going to review some information I think will be very helpful to you as a new writer or someone who's been writing for a while. If you haven't already purchased a copy, very important that you get Elements of Style by William Strunk Jr. Excellent book, excellent resource, and it's a must for writers. Just to give you a couple of tools and tips from it. What they talk about here is English style. It concentrates and gives attention on the rules of usage and principles of composition most commonly violated. So sometimes we think we have the sentence structure correct, but when you have this tool, Elements of Style by William Strunk Jr., when you have a tool like this, it's easier for you to keep track of your English language usage because we all need that kind of support. Another thing I want to kind of go over with you in terms of writing, in terms of beginning to write. Very important that you understand what's necessary from you. There's a commitment needed. A commitment to write. Important to be clear on how you're managing your time. Make the commitment to set aside time to write, and then manage all those other things that can come into play that could distract from what it is that you want to do. Writers also love to read. They read constantly. They read a variety of information. You don't have to stay in one specific subject area, but there's a constant need to read. Most importantly, stay in the area of interest. If you're romantic, read romantic novels. If mysteries, do the same. But it's very important that you read to keep abreast of what's going on. What's the public's interest in terms of writing? And writers write. You should be writing all the time. So let me just review a few points. Again, with reading, read the area, yes, that you wish to write. Don't limit yourself, but certainly focus on that area that you're very interested in writing in. Explore all of the authors and venues in that particular area. The Writer's Digest magazine is a great tool also for this. It gives you some access to it. Write, as we said before, writers write every day. I don't think there's any place that I don't go, whether it's, except for a movie maybe, but there isn't any place that I'll attend where there might be an opportunity to record some information that I don't have a pattern. You never know what someone may say that could just spark a subject for you. And also in that venue, in that process, when you have ideas, when you come up with ideas, file them in a separate folder or file or envelope. Put your ideas in different sections so that you'll know where they are. They could apply to a particular chapter that you've been working on. It could be a book title. But writers tend to listen, and they'll take those little nuggets and set them aside so that they're useful to them at another point in time. You may not be in the middle of the novel right now. You may not have begun a magazine article, but set aside that nugget of information that you get. Put it aside so that you can use it later, and it can be part of expanding that which you want to write. Doesn't matter how weird some of those ideas may seem, or for you how disconnected, but set them aside. Make sure that you have a file. I think I've mentioned it certainly in the introductory video that some of you may have seen, but it's so important to network with other people who write. Talk to them, exchange ideas, viewpoints, share your writing, review some of their writing, give your opinions of what they're doing. It's so important that writers encourage each other. It can be a lonely life going off into an office or in your room and just writing. It can present sometimes a lonely situation. But if you're connected with other people who are writers, who are interested in the same kind of things that you're doing, you will obtain a wealth of information. You'll be encouraged, and you'll be able to encourage each other. On our website, www.writersinthemarketplace, we will continue to provide an update of conferences and training events that you as writers can attend. On the Writers Resource page, there are also articles, tools, and tips on just different things that you can do to just kind of help you in terms of your writing. Please feel free, open, click, download, print the articles, use the information. This is a share site. For those of you who haven't already, please complete our feedback form. Let me know what you think about the information you're hearing and reading. Let me know also if there's any additional information that you'd like to have or like to see on this site. This is a sharing. I need to hear from you. I need to know what it is that you'd like to hear or see. That way we can develop it and get it appropriately on the site for you. This is a tidbit. This is a sampling of the kinds of information we hope to present in the upcoming months here on www.writersinthemarketplace, as well as on the YouTube. Again, enjoy the site. Give us some feedback and keep writing.